Amalu,
Yes, man.
you're up in South Dade, and what are you doing here now?
Coconut bake in Florida, boy.
Don't make joke.
Yes, man.
With what? What's it there, buljol?
That's right. I still to make the buljol.
Okay, buljol. And look at this gorgeous avocado from Parabin.
Well, you know, I was telling Yvonne that there are some things are definitely cheaper in Florida.
Cheaper in Florida?
Like take for instance this avocado. We got 2 of these for $5 US. So that's easy calculation, 7 to 1. That's $35.
Right.
For 2 of these. That's $17.50 for one. But in Trinidad, that would be $25.
Wow.
From Parliament.
From Parabin. And good ones too, eh?
And the thing about it is that $25 in Trinidad, we'll say that's good because they normally like $35 and $40. Yeah. So, you know the traditional Trini breakfast?
Yes.
Coconut baked with buljol, cheese and avocado. You have to get it. Since they haven't come to Trinidad yet, they had it last time they were in Trinidad. Oh, did you have this in Trinidad? No. When I was here last year, I made it and they really enjoyed it, you know. So, Yvonne have a little idea how to do it. So
I've been learning, I'm in training.
So wait a minute. And who dig out the coconut?
well,
Ralph?
Ralph knows how to dig out the coconut.
Ralph is going to go 50-50 with this coconut bake. He likes it very much. So he's willing that he will do the hard work to get it out of the shell.
Right.
And
So let me hear your ingredients, Louis.
well, you know, the normal, to make 3 bakes would be 3 pounds of flour, about 4 tablespoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon sugar, for, you know what I mean, for who don't use too much, you know. And coconut blended with the husk and everything, not the shell. Even not the shell.
No.
Make sure Ralph gets that right, eh?
And you need a nice firm dough. Leave it for about an hour. In this case, I'm running late, so I left it for half an hour.
Right.
But if you leave it for like an hour, then you knead it again and you make your dough. And 15 minutes after, you roll it out. And then it's ready to go in the oven.
Great, great, great.
And while it's in the oven, I am going to see about the buljol.
Okay.
So stay tuned, Nancy.
I am staying right here. I ain't moving.
Not leaving.
Not leaving. You got your table all laid, Yvonne?
I did. No,
Ah.
almost.
And last
Get
up,
my coffee cups.
let's see all these lovely oranges, Florida oranges.
Wow.
Florida oranges. In recent time, we have not had much oranges in Trinidad at all. And when you did get them, they were not very sweet. So while we are here in Florida, we are going to enjoy lots of the fruits that is so expensive back home.
Big fella, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it was quite sweet yesterday, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe you could peel one for me, boy.
Well, you'll have to use your lips to take that off, girl, because I've got this camera going. I want to peep at Yvonne's table.
Oh, yes, she's still making.
It's still in the making?
Still in the mixing.
Ah, that's okay, man.
Hold on, Steve.
Just a minute. Hold on, Eloise. Hold on. 50-50 viewing, you know.
Nancy, everything in America big, you know. Look at the size of this mango.
Hey, what's the name of this mango, Yvonne? What's the name of this mango here?
This one I'm not sure. I got that from Charlotte, but this is from our tree. That's the
Your tree?
Valencia Pride. It's a nice
Valencia
mango.
Pride, yeah. I had one of these. I shared one of these yesterday with Paulette, but I felt so guilty eating that
Why?
because it was so much.
But you mean it's only
Don't
good if
be
you said
guilty
it.
at all.
And look at this. These are the apricots.
No,
Ne-
that is
Nectarine. Nectarine. Sorry.
Uh,
Nectarine. Everything big, man. I feel I could just bite into one now.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. But I keep a room for the coconut bake.
Good for you, good for you. So we're having some guests across. Some very worthy friends coming. Yvonne has been very busy laying this table. In a little while it's going to look extremely inviting. It's shaping up nicely. Yvonne,
Yes?
you're a good housewife.
You want to get a joke? Trinidadian breakfast with Jamaican coffee cup.
Ah, good for you, good for you. Good for you, man.
In a Jamaican home.
In a Jamaican home, yeah.
So in the US now we have to bring out a US cup, yeah?
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Very nice. So Louise, they're going into the oven now.
Yeah, that looks good. Fantastic.
Huh?
So by 10 o'clock, we should be having some good, nice hot coconut bake with our Jamaican friends
Good.
who are now living in, well, not now living in Florida, but living in Florida many years. But you know that,
From 1976.
but you know that Caribbean food. You don't ever forget
Not
Caribbean
at all.
food.
No.
So that's a treat. Okay, Lancy.
I want to see a buljol on the way. Okay.
This appears to, you think that's ripe enough to cut? I think so.
Yes, yes. Sometimes you just have to catch them at the right time.
Yes, that was a good find.
Yes, it was.
Okay, let's see here.
Okay, so now I have a bit of a swollen hand here. If it was really cool, I'd say I got arthritis up here.
It's a pretty big one, yeah.
Everything big in America, boy. Everything big in America. Only Yvonne small.
Neat. Small and neat.
Petite. She's the neatest thing around. But everything else big, including Lance and Louise. Big tomatoes. Big, everything, man. Everything big. Just.
Did you see that video last night with Lasana and Suri? Lou?
She's very intense about this cooking.
Yes, Lasana and Suri, man. You know, he showed where he was at the school for Father's Day.
Oh,
It was a very tender video, you know.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to see that.
They embraced.
Yeah, it's very touching.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking a while ago, you know, that it's a lovely thing to see parents endeared to the children. Eh? I'm not saying parent, I'm saying parents.
That's right.
You know, endeared to their children, and they share good days. This will always go down in their memory, you know.
Always. Think about us, the beautiful memories we share of our
Growing up,
childhood.
yeah.
What was it like in Jamaica? Tell me.
Well, you know, what it is that no playing in the house. You go outside and run wild all over the place and play games. Once you come inside, you better find a book and sit down and pull up
Be
the place.
ladylike.
Be ladylike.
Be
yes.
ladylike. So that's a good mix, you know. You could be outside and.
Oh yes, there was plenty of places to run.
Where was
and
this in
play.
Mandeville?
This was actually Monique, St. Anne.
Oh, that's
Which
where
is about
Frank and they grew up, eh?
Now it's barely 15 minutes drive with the highway, but back then it would have
Was
taken
country
more.
area.
With the roads were winding and going through going up and down the hill.
Yeah, we did go to Monique because Frank's family.
That's right. Yes.
That's where we visited Monique.
Yes, that's right. He's a Monique boy.
So Yvonne, you are a joke specialist, you know, in this
I'll tell you
I know
what
she's
happened.
a joke specialist.
I'll tell you.
joke specialist.
I'll tell you what happened. I'm not any great culinary skills even now. But growing up, I was the type that wanted a book and to sit in a corner and not be in the kitchen with mom. My other sister liked it. I had to be pulled and then come and help. Set table, do something, you know. So I left Jamaica. I was 18 years old. I really hadn't done much cooking or anything. So when we got married, I got a.
And you got married pretty young.
Yes, at 18, I got out my cookbook. And I didn't start with Jamaican food. I just started with American type cooking.
Yes.
Then the Jamaican. We lived in New York then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Things like rice and peas and all that was always a stay. But the way I cook now is much more, and over the years it's been that way. More,
American.
no.
You're more Jamaican now.
That's nice.
Because
Chicken.
having a Jamaican-based husband.
Yes.
No, but he's
Well, Ralph
American.
is actually born in New York. His
Okay.
parents moved there in, I think, 1947. And he was
Right.
born there. So he grew up in New York City.
Right, he's a city boy.
He is, yes.
I like Jamaica. You know, when we went to Jamaica and we were traveling along, and you could stop at these different sheds.
And to eat
Oh
along the way.
my! Oh my! And they do the provision. They have the
Provision.
Roast yam.
you roast.
Potatoes.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. You have to experience it when you go there.
Yeah, that's like coming to Trinidad and you have to experience bacon shark in Maracas.
Yeah, that's right.
You go down to
You all didn't get to Maracas.
No,
the
but
last
then
you
next
were
time,
there. Of
God
course.
willing.
And then you go down to the southern area called Debe.
Yes.
And
I
all
know
the
you-
Indian delicacies.
All the Indian delicacies.
Ralph will go crazy.
And then you go to some of the restaurants and you could get a local pilau.
I made pilau, oh boy.
No, I know you will make it home, but I remember going there with someone from Ireland and having pilau,
Where?
beef pilau in Tunabuna.
Really?
Okay, by Miss Jean.
Miss Jean, yeah, that was great.
Right.
That's nice.
And then we have lots of little places that have sprung up, and like Lady Hat, you have down on Crossing.
And plenty Chinese restaurant now, Yvonne.
Well, that seems to be everywhere.
Every corner you go,
And
you
in
can get a
US,
Chinese
you can-
restaurant.
In Jamaica, it's same
Yes.
thing. And I would say maybe with a slightly different flair from place to place.
But there are a lot of Chinese in Jamaica.
Jamaican Chinese, absolutely. They were the original ones that had grocery stores.
Yes.
Typically, not all, but that was their.
A lot of Chinese too in Venezuela, you know.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah.
I haven't been
And
to any place
everywhere
I've
is
not
either
seen.
food place or supermarket.
Absolutely, that's their thing.
So Louise, you're on to your tomatoes now. Maybe you should push that bowl in a bit, Louise. Bring it in a little bit, yeah. How's your wrist? Paining?
Well, it's there, but you do
Focus.
what you gotta have to do.
No?
You can't cut vegetables with one hand at all. So Yvonne is busy setting the table,
I'm about to fix up some coffee.
Very good.
percolated coffee.
Blue Mountain style?
Well, you know what? Do I have a little Blue Mountain here? Let's see.
Nancy, you talk your way to that Blue Mountain coffee, boy.
I think I used that one up. Anyway, we've got good coffee here, so.
Oh, that coffee you have been brewing has been really good.
Anna boy,
Your
you're
mother,
not here, but your mother's going guns. You been to Ocho Rios? with the waterfall?
Minos?
Yeah.
Oh, we used to climb that as kids.
Yeah.
She grew up in Jamaica.
Yeah, well, when I go in other Trinidadians have never been to San Fernando, you know.
Well, you know, that happens. Lots, I'm sure in Jamaica, if you're far away, we were
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
So then, you know.
Oh yeah, Monique wasn't far away.
No.
That gully, the Fern Gully, is
Fern
it?
Gully, that's how we used. Now you can bypass Fern Gully because of the highway.
Of the highway.
But before that, you had to go through that, and that was always
Yeah.
a slow go, but very picturesque. As you've been through there, right?
Yes. And I remember, you know, as you're talking about Jamaica now, my brother Owen had been to Jamaica in years gone by.
Yes.
I was little, but he came back with a report that Jamaica is so beautiful.
Yeah.
It is very beautiful.
Yeah.
Especially out country areas.
Yes, and by the beaches, and the beaches.
Oh,
You
the
know, the
beaches.
mountain and the beaches. That's always to me wherever I go. That's so beautiful.
Montego Bay, yeah?
But Yvonne, Negril is one of the best beaches.
Well, it depends on what you like. You can, the water, Negril has gotten a beating from all the storms that has passed through, but used to be the water was always just clear,
Yeah.
crystal clear, and then you can walk out far in it and people enjoy that. But some people don't like that. They like when the water gets deep and they can swim,
Yes,
you know.
yes.
So it's a preference, but it's very, very,
Louis, you like
Pretty.
deep water, right? Don't you?
most swimmers do, right?
Louis, do you like deep water?
I am restrained from deep waters.
There's something going on here that I don't know about. What happened in deep water?
I'm restrained from deep waters.
Deep waters.
When we go to the beach, Yvonne, as lunch reach waist level, don't go any further, Louise.
That sounds
And,
like Yvonne.
and listen to mine. And waist level is where all the waves are breaking on you.
Yeah, so you're.
So when you go beyond the wave, it's
That's right.
much more pleasant.
I've heard people say that.
Because you could be touched with the wave that is breaking, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Whereas if you're out
enjoyed that
there,
as kids, that was the fun. We'd go up on the waves and the waves take us all in, we'd roll in the sand and go back out again.
Is that the Blue Mountain?
Little bit left of it.
Ah, okay,
so
okay.
we'll have to.
You cut down on the mountain?
Yeah. Just the two. It will. I don't know if you'll notice the taste, but it's in there.
Okay. Very nice.
Okay.
So,
So we have our onions and tomatoes in here. The saltfish has been boiled and washed with lime and shredded. So we're gonna add some olive oil now.
and what's your famous pepper in Jamaica? Scotch bonnet?
bonnet, I think.
Scotch bonnet?
Oh, that will help.
Yvonne, do you all get a pepper you call pimento?
Yes.
It's like seasoning pepper. Do you
Yes.
have any?
You know, I might. Let me check.
Because that is usually nice in a buljol.
Let's check it out. I don't remember.
You don't put much, do you? You don't have to put much.
It's a good bit spoon,
Oh yeah.
sufficient.
Make moist.
Looks like I don't have any Louis.
Okay, that's okay because we can always add hot pepper at the table.
Do you need anything like black pepper? Or
No, not really. Thank you.
So buljol is not something you would make in Jamaica?
No.
No, really?
Saltfish is, I mean, we cook it just similar.
Yeah.
Brown, saute
Yeah,
the
right.
onion and what have you. And of course, it's used in ackee and saltfish.
So you cook ackee here? You cook ackee here?
All the time. I have an ackee tree.
You do?
Oh, yeah, we eat from it.
Every Jamaican in Florida have ackee tree, no Nancy.
I have ackee frozen, ready for the next meal.
It's like every tree you have a mango tree in the yard.
I'm going to go curry mango.
You can take the man out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the man.
Ah, well said, well said.
Nancy tastes it sometimes.
Is that your doorbell?
See that?
What's that?
Take a taste.
Oh, maybe they can pick up with it.
So, I don't know if she has hot pepper.
Okay, Luis, I'm going to sign off at this point.
Okay, so just some. Okay, so not quite finished yet. That's bunny and eating.
Okay, Luis. Take care. We look
So
forward
now
to the
we're going.
avocado.
Okay.